hi again. We'll be joining the makeover squad in a couple of minutes, but before that, we need to update you on the... OK, thank you, Chris. Thanks for that. We'll move on to our makeover squad now. We've had some makeover hits in the past, but here are 3 girls who want to hit in the future.
Hi, I'm Non.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Emma.
And we really need a makeover. Rachel and I have been singing together since primary school when we were about 4, and we met Emma when we were about 13 when we were all in a local girls' choir. And now we're 21 and we've recently formed our group Cola, and we're doing really well. And we've even got Prince's record label wanting to hear us. Let's talk about the loving, let's talk about the lover in me. But there's one big problem.
Our image. We need a look. Can you help us?
No. So go home. This is Rachel, Emma and Non. Hello.
Hello.
Cola. How long have you been Cola for?
Only a couple of months.
Yeah, this summer.
Got any records out yet?
No. Just demo tapes at the moment.
Prince's recording label. Well, great. Well, OK, you want an image. OK, that's what we're here for, not us, but you lot. Glen, what are you going to do?
Well, their everyday looks fine, so they don't need a makeover in that sense, but for stage, they really need to get something quite exciting. So we're going to go for a 90s rock chick with a bit of a retro feel to it.
We're going to be a 90s rock chick.
Yeah. Great.
Is that cool? Do you like that? 90s rock chicks?
I like that.
Yeah, right, OK.
See, Liz has already got to work.
Yeah, the makeup look that goes with this. Open your eyes so you can just see what we've done. It's very important when you're doing a very heavy eye makeup to just put loose powder underneath to protect it from falling powder. Essentially, the look, which is slightly inspired from the 60s, but I have to say different from the 90s, very, very dark eyes, so build the colour up very gradually so as not to overdo it, and pale lips, and that's the essential look this season.
So what, Dusty Springfield meets Mary Quant? You wouldn't have heard of them, but anyway.
I was saying to Glen before about the Dusty Springfield. It's that feel. We don't want to be too retro, but there is this very sort of the look coming around are these very high crowns. I mean, we did it on Wednesday with a haircut, but if you don't want your haircut, then you can do it with a little bit of back coming. And what you're doing, you're pushing the crown up, and then
like a beehive.
Like a beehive, but you wrap the fringe around. But it's not as it shouldn't be as solid as a beehive. It should still have a certain amount of sort of softness to it and flicking out and things like that.
So when we get to the end of the show, we'll have 3 90s rock chicks.
Yeah, with a retro
dressed with lots of heavy makeup and beehives. You're going to do them all beehives?
No. Well, no, they're not going to be all beehive, but the high crown's going to be prominent through all of them, whether it's going to be through the haircuts. Even here, we're going to go for a much shorter haircut coming through here. So there's going to be quite a bit of cutting going on.
Do you want to be stars? Is that really what's driving it?
We'd love to.
Run the star lifestyle.
The look.
How old are you all? About 20, 21?
21.
21. And you've been together since school?
Yeah.
So this is like a dream coming true, isn't it?
It
Really?
is.
And it's very enterprising of them, isn't it? Actually, to write into us, it's got you a little bit of TV exposure.
Crafty.
Stuff, crafty. All right, listen, we'll catch you all later on. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Be good.
Right, you sound good, by the way. I like your harmonies. Right, listen, there's some confusion over Brian Turner's new...
555 1000, and we'll tell you where to write off to. It's nearly the end of the show now. Just time to find out how the makeover team got on with the 3 girls from Cola.
We need a look. Can you help us?
Help me if you can, I'm feeling down.
And I do appreciate you being round.
Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me, help me, help me. Ooh.
Lovely, unaccompanied as well.
I think
Look
you
at
could
you.
say that help had been delivered. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely terrific. Should we
Transform.
start with the clothes, Glen?
Yeah, certainly. Well, as I said, a rock chick with a 90s feel, with a retro look as well. You see, there's all sorts of things mixed in there. Neem's wearing a jacket by Big Apple, which is £89, which is really current. It's really 90s. It's got this... She's not going to get knocked over, because it's got reflective strips on and things, which are great. It's all nylon, man-made fabric, so it's great in that. Emma's Kurt's by Morgan, which is £129.99. So that's a bit expensive, but that will actually last for a few seasons, because that fabric and that sort of pattern's in and out of fashion all the time, so she can hang on to it.
Yeah.
Right.
And the PVT pants, which you must have for a rock chick.
Yeah, I like the diamante on the shoes as well.
Yeah, it's just all those touches just to really sort of excite it. And you look great. And then we've got Rachel here, which looks fab. You can lose your little fluffy teddy bear now. She's wearing a biker jacket, which is by Jigsaw, which is £49.99. That white jacket is by Rock Babe, which is £49. And the Fierce Weave trousers, which actually are part of that jacket, so they've actually mixed
So
them
we
out.
could mix a bit, yeah.
So they can go stage,
Yeah, great.
come back, change round,
Right.
and still have a new look for the
Great.
same money.
Love the hair and the makeup. But Liz, do you want to go very quickly through the makeup? You've
Yeah, I'll
just
just
lots
talk
of
about
dark
them
eyes.
generally, yes. The dark eyes are the key thing, coal all the way around the eyes, and the secret is to blend it very carefully when you want that heavy look. Minimal blusher and very pale lips, and that's the look in a nutshell.
You've done it.
Right. I love the hair too.
Well, the hair is, as you say, it's Dusty Springfield meets, I don't know, I mean, it just goes on and on. As Glen says, it's a bit of everything. Starting here very, very quickly, the hair's up, the little bit of slight beehive on the top. Throwing the fringe the opposite way is a clever way of giving a slightly more shattered texture. The middle, on Emma in the middle, I mean, if you look at the front cover of this Vogue, it's this very sleek look, and we've done that. But again, teasing, backcombing the crown, and Rachael decided to have a haircut at the last minute. So cut and just
that
flicked
flippy
out,
look.
flicked out, and again,
That's it,
changed the
yeah.
parting to create extra height on the crown.
Yeah. It's great. Can you dance? Have you worked
Well, I'm not sure in these shoes.
Have you got a dance routine worked out for your act?
For a couple of the numbers,
Yeah.
Would you like to give us a quick...
Not that.
Shame.
Very unfair.
All right, now, are you happy with that? Is that what you were looking for? I mean, you were looking for something distinctive, weren't you? And you did want to look like rock chicks.
Yeah.
And you do. So what happens next? You've got this interest from Prince's label. What goes on
we've
now?
got to do some more demo tapes now.
Right.
And then send those off and then see what happens there, I think.
Okay. Have you got a first single in mind? Have you got a song that you think you might be releasing?
Not really, we're open to offers still. If anyone wants to try a good one.
Maybe you saw them here first.
Jane Seymour a job at the same time. You look great anyway.
Yes,
Thank
you
you.
do. Good makeup. Thank you.
Good luck with your careers.
Good luck.
That's it for this week. On Monday, we'll be talking about a